Now, calm down. How did she endure shelling? It was hard. There used to be a flower bed. The fence is damaged, you see. There was firewood, and she was behind it, so she wasn't hurt. Was she in the enclosure? Yes, she was. I didn't let her go. She's a big dog, and there were people around walking. How did she react to explosions? She is deaf now, and a little blind too. She isn't very old. She's 2.5 years old. Was your house hit too? Or were those shell splinters? It was hit. All windows were smashed. Were you in the house? We were in the cellar, behind the house. I can show you. Let's go. There is still a bed there. There were 3 of us, my son, my wife, and I. How long did you stay there? A long time. It's hard to say no. You see, doors are broken. And that's where we were. How did it feel here? Did you hear the explosions? It was terrible. We could hear it all. Pieces of plaster would fall on our heads. We had a lot of blankets here, but it's damp, so we took them away. I've also brought some dishes to use. What about food and water? We have water pumps, so we had water. How did they shell? Were there any breaks? Yes, there were. Did they actually enter this village? Yes, they did. They only went to one street, though. Did they loot or anything? And who were the invaders? Kadyrovites, Russians? Russians and Belarusians. There were no Kadyrovites. They didn't really bother people like in other villages. They would just bomb the village constantly. We were sitting here and heard shelling and explosions above. Once I was starting a stove and saw my neighbor's house hit with a bomb. I fell on the floor. Explosions all over. Was it at night? Yes, at night. At 4 a.m. Every day at 4 a.m. a plane would fly and drop bombs. At 4:20 a.m. Did you have electricity? No, we didn't. It was cut off on the very first day, as well as gas. How were the children in the cellar? It was cold in there. I had a gas cylinder and used it, so it wasn't so bad. There was carbon monoxide, but at least it kept us warm. I would open the door and make it go, of course, but it was warm. And when the house was hit, were you in the cellar? Yes, we were.